Today we're going to look at foreshortening. That's taking the perspective rules that we used and applying them to the parts of the body which makes them appear shorter on a page because they're closer to the observer or the camera. Right? So look at these hands and their legs that are going in the background. They're getting smaller and smaller. So what you do is you take something that's going to be coming towards the camera. For this I'm going to do my fist. And you draw out the shape of the front side of it. Okay, I'm just doing a quick sketch of this right now. We'll go back in and we'll refine the shape later. So then what I need to do is find a geometric approximation around that shape, right? So I'm going to just draw a box around it. Okay, then I pick a vanishing point and I take every corner to the vanishing point. Now remember, these are just guidelines, so I'm doing them nice and light and sketchy. And then from there, what you're going to do is pretend that that's like a tube or a tunnel that arm is traveling in. You're going to use those guidelines to just freestyle the arm on the inside. Now the arm is not, it's not a rectangle. It's got all these little curvy bits to it. So you need to just kind of figure out how it's going to fit in that box. And that box just shows you how much shorter everything should be going backwards. Kind of like I put my arm inside a long square box. Okay? Then the body is not going to be like particularly in perspective because it's it's in a stable plane. It's not receding away from us anymore like the arm that's coming towards us, right? The leg is a little bit in perspective, and so my foot gets a little bigger towards the bottom. But again, because it's not as dramatic, I don't need to so much draw a bunch of reference lines and try and figure out how much smaller or bigger it is because it's not being foreshortened like the arm is. Right? Now my back arm back there is just a tiny little elbow poking up. So again, that doesn't need to be in perspective. And then from here, it's just about going through and adding details that make everything kind of fit together. Now, when you do yours, take your time. You can draw whatever you wish. It's usually foreshortening is applied to anything that is dramatically pointed towards the observer. So it's usually an action pose or something really dramatic. And you use the foreshortening to kind of emphasize that drama. So what you want to do is pick anything you want to draw that is going to be foreshortened. It can be a superhero, it can be a self-portrait, it can be even just somebody sleeping on a couch with their feet pointed towards you. That's fine. Draw out your box, refine your details afterwards, try and make it interesting, and then you're going to want to take your time afterwards and ink it. Now this is one you don't need to go outside because it's pretty grainy and gross, so take your time, try and make it interesting, and remember when you're inking it, it's okay if everything doesn't come out perfectly. Inking's a pretty serious challenge and takes a long time and a lot of practice to get anywhere with it, and I am still on that journey myself. So please try and enjoy this, take your time, have some fun with it, be creative. Now you'll notice I wait until the very end to draw my background, and so if you are working on this for a while and you make a really great character and that's as far as you get and you're feeling done and you spent like half an hour 45 minutes working on it, then just call it there and come back to it later if you want to, or if you don't, as long as you've foreshortened something, then that's fine for me. All right, take your time, good luck, and then if you want to watch me ink the rest of this, you can, and I do a background at the end. It's me punching robots. Anyways, good luck. If you need help, feel free to reach out to me. All right.